Hi guys, thank you for coming back, or welcome back, or if you haven't been here yet, welcome, whatever. For those of you who tolerated me in the last video, I want to thank you first of all for sticking it through 7 minutes of hell with me. Just a quick tidbit. We're giving Trump, supposedly a lot of people are, putting up on Facebook, give him a week, give him a week, give him a week. Here we are, about a week later, and the country's falling apart. Just thought you should know in case you don't watch the news or have any kind of social media or live under a rock like Patrick from SpongeBob. So, today's topic is a little different. I didn't really want to talk about politics anymore because I'm sick of his orange face and I'm sick of his family and what he's doing to the country. So, we're going to talk about something a little lighthearted. The M.T.A. For those of you who don't have the pleasure of living in New York, the M.T.A. is a system of trains and buses that help us get from point A to point B in this large ass city. So, when I was in high school, I think that the MetroCard fare was like 75 cents. When I was in high school, a bag of chips were 50 cents and you actually got a decent bag of chips, not just fucking 90% air, 10% chips, and then, an extra like 5% something else. Like I was saying, when I was in high school, this fare was 75 cents. It wasn't that serious, it was nice and cheap. Flash forward about 10 fucking years, and for those of you doing the math on my age, stop. I decided I was going to stay a certain age for forever, and I'm going to continue to be that age until I'm like 90. So, like I was saying, 75 cents, that's something anyone can pay. You know how much that shit has gone up to today? $2.75. Bitch, if you work minimum wage in the city, you have to work 40 minutes. 40 fucking minutes to get to work and home. That shit is crazy. That is how expensive that shit has gotten. And that's only if you work minimum wage. I don't know what you guys work. I don't know if you work at a McDonald's or you're a fucking lawyer or what the hell ever. But 40 minutes of your day is dedicated to paying the M.T.A. That's fucked up. Especially for the kind of service you get. If you live in the city, you've been on that train where you have about 20 minutes to get from point A to point B and you hear, dung dung, thank you so much for your patience. Unfortunately, we have a sick passenger, an asshole who decided they weren't going to stay home because they woke up with a fucking cold, knowing damn well they weren't going to be able to make this trip here today. So, unfortunately, your 20-minute trip has now turned into, bam, an hour. And guess what? You get to work, they ask you why you're fucking late. When you say it was the M.T.A., everyone has heard it at least once who lives in the city. Well, you have to make time and come to work early. How fucking early do you expect people to get? I know people who literally work at 8 o'clock and are up at 5:30. Sun isn't even up at that time. So bitch, you went to sleep when it was dark. You're waking up when it was dark to go to this place you may or may not like, to be told, dung dung, sorry, there's an asshole who's sick. You guys are gonna be late anyways. There are so many, it's like a clusterfuck of issues that goes on there. From the sick person to the train that smells like fucking shit that hasn't been cleaned since like 1841. You know the train I'm talking about, the one that you're waiting for and you see it and it's empty and you get super hyped to get in only to realize that there's no AC. There's been a homeless person camping out there for a really fucking excessive amount of time. No one else is on it because this train smells like shit. It's 80 degrees outside and you're walking in thinking, oh shit, I have a seat. You get in and what are you bombarded with? The smell of shit, which is not the only fucking problem trains have. Now, I get it. They're homeless. I'm completely compassionate when it comes to this. That's okay. But if you work for the M.T.A. or maintenance for the M.T.A., why aren't you cleaning? Why aren't you making sure that every single time you're cleaning, you're making sure you're Cloroxing that shit down? Why do I get to pay to sit in a place that stinks and smells like fucking shit and garbage? I have to pay you, what is it, $5.50 now? To sit in this hot ass fucking train with no kind of ventilation whatsoever, with the smell of garbage literally bombarding my fucking nose. Okay, so story time. When I was in high school, I remember this one particular incident on the 5 train. And most of you are gonna be like, oh, this is really fucking exaggerated, blah, 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 blah. But hear me out. This actually fucking happened to me and a group of people on the 5 train. We're sitting on this train and somewhere along, like, I think it's 149th Street and 3rd Avenue, someone got on the train. I presume she may or may not have been homeless. I'm not sure. Got on, decided that this right here, this train packed full of people, was the right place to pull down her pants and clean herself. Now, Any other day, I probably would have been like, okay, that's a little fucked up and fucking weird. But that particular day was extra special because she, my friends, was on her period. She decided that the best idea in her mind at the moment in time was to pull down her pants, wipe herself clean of all her blood and all whatever's going on down there, because I don't have a vagina, I can't tell you what happens down there. Pull up her pants, proceeds to Clorox the seat. Yes, homegirl was doing more than the maintenance people. And then decided that the best idea she had, because she needed to get rid of this dirty pad that she had on, was to chuck it out of the little window. Now, as you can imagine, I'm sitting there going, holy fucking shit. And this was before iPhones and any of that nonsense. As we're pulling up to the station, she must have timed this shit, I swear, because that dirty pad hit some man right in his face. I'll repeat it for you. The dirty pad slap right in this guy's face. How fucked up is that? And this was when I was paying 75 cents. Now, imagine that shit happening when you are paying $2.75. Bitch, for $2.75, I could get a fucking cup of coffee and walk my happy ass into Manhattan, or the Bronx, or Queens, or Brooklyn, or wherever the fuck I need to go, and not have to experience the kind of nastiness that goes on there. Now, I know everyone who lives in New York or who has even visited New York knows these famous words. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime! That right there drives me from 0 to a fucking 100 real quick. How the fuck I gotta do this on a packed train at 8 a.m.? I don't understand. And then y'all pick the most inconvenient trains. It's not like you pick a fucking train that's empty. You don't pick something like the J or the Z that has no one on it. No. You pick the 1 train, the 4 train, the 2, or the 3 when it's literally packed. When we are all ass to ass, face to face, right on top of each other. And y'all think it's cute to go, showtime! No. It's not because you're not talented. It's not because I don't believe in you, because I believe in all artists. I really do. I just don't want that shit on a packed train. I want that shit to be done outside so you can kick, spin, twirl, flip, do whatever the fuck you need to do outside, so that you're not telling me, excuse me, sir, can you stand to the side? No, we need this space open. No, brother, I can't stand to the side. I'm trying to hold on for dear life while this fucking train runs off track. Let's talk about the M.T.A. workers. I have a question for you. Why are you all so fucking angry? What are you upset about? I get it. People are annoying. I work retail. I completely understand it. People are stupid. People are ridiculous. People are obnoxious. I.e. me. People are annoying as fuck. But why is it that when I come up to you to ask you a simple question, you got all of this, oh my God, an attitude? Relax, bitch. I'm asking you if I could get a Metro card from you because my shit is in swiping. I don't understand what is with all this attitude and all this extra sass. Bitch, I did not order this from you. I didn't order anything from you. I asked you a question. Answer it and let's move on with our day. Because the quicker you answer my question, the quicker I can get the fuck out of here and get out of your face. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that all of you are disgusting, grotesque, irrational, ridiculously angry human beings, because I have met some very pleasant ones who are some of the kindest people considering the industry that they choose to work in. But the rest of you, y'all motherfuckers are nasty. Real nasty. And once again, I get it. But where I work, that shit doesn't fly. But I guess when you work for a multi-billion-dollar company that there's no way that you can get fired, that you sign up for, and it takes, I think, like 4 years to get a fucking interview, and then you get it, and it's a great paying job, and you have all these wonderful benefits, but after a while, you become jaded and cold like everyone else does in New York City. Yeah, I get the attitude, but I don't fucking want it. Because I'm paying for this shit. The day you decide you're paying for my Metro card, you can sass me all the fuck you need to. But until then, keep your mouth quiet, answer my fucking question, and let me get on my fucking way. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, fuck you, M.T.A. Fuck you for bringing this fare up to from $2.75 to $3, because I don't want to pay that. Fuck you for bringing up this monthly, which I won't even get into, guys. Look it up. Just Google that shit. Fuck you for bringing that up to $121. You're almost as expensive as my cell phone bill. Fuck you for the track fire. Fuck you for the lady with the period who threw that shit, who threw her pad out the window. Fuck you for these loud ass obnoxious kids. But most importantly, fuck you for always making me late somewhere. How is it that I can get up on a fucking train, be at the train station like 2 hours before I need to get somewhere, and then get to the place with 15 seconds to spare? Fuck you. Thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble and rant. That was very therapeutic, very helpful. You know, I ain't got no money for therapy, so I do it on YouTube. Why not? If you like this video, comment, subscribe, tell me a horror story, an M.T.A. horror story. I'll share that shit. Send it to the M.T.A. board of directors, whoever the fuck you want, send it to them. Thank you.